The next one down?
Squirrel.
Just a generic squirrel?
It's a squirrel picture from that I got at the Light Center in North Carolina. Nothing to do with Scientology. I just think it's cute.
Oh. So
this is a squirrel type picture. It's just like a mythological picture, like you're using your word.
Okay. So when you said squirrel, it means...
It's not Scientology.
Oh, that's all. Okay. And the next is your children, obviously.
Children. And
then on top there, is that also not related?
Yeah, it's painting I like to get. And this was another... this is the girl that I always loved, because this is what the Virgin Mary looked like. This is Christ's mother.
Are you sure of that?
Yeah, she looked, well, there's a little bit of a difference because of the way the hair was. But this is the closest picture I've ever seen to what she looked like. So now you know why I was so attracted to her.
Understandable.
Okay.
Reasons to get trained.
Very important. This is important. There are 71 reasons why a person should go up the left side of the bridge. And I could spend 2 hours explaining them to you. But know these.
Okay. Then I presume those are a couple of photographs of your family? Or someone?
No, what, this?
Yeah.
No. This is the cast of Falcon Crest in Dallas.
Oh. Well, what can you do? All right. Let's skip the other one.
This is my favorite picture I have in the house. This picture is Dream Flight. And this is a scene. This is a scene painted by Frank Frazetta. And it's from Ron's, not from Mission Earth, this is from Writers of the Future. It's the only book that I don't own of Ron's. I don't have that book. The reason why is because it was supposed to be in hardback, and I didn't want the... Oh, you picked up the copy of the Hebrew Dianetics book. They have in Oregon, Tel Aviv, by the way.
Okay, and then the one above that?
The one above this is from Mission Earth Volume 2. This is Black Genesis, Fortress of Evil.
Okay. Then
by the way, my number is 224. That's on all these pictures. I've been assigned 224 by the Sea Org. Yeah, that's my number, 224 on there. They didn't have a 224 for that one, so they gave me 13. I was the 13th person to buy that picture.
Okay. I see on the counter there's another e-meter.
That's not an e-meter. That's a learning accelerator.
Oh, okay.
That helps you reinforce things. That's almost like a brainwashing machine. It would help you remember things, except it doesn't use pain.
Well, how does that work?
Well, you pick up the cans and you don't have anyone audit you. This is used to reinforce an idea. In other words, if you're weak in a certain area, it's mainly used to apply ethics conditions.
How would that be done?
Similar to an e-meter. You know what? It has to be charged.
Well, don't worry about it. Just describe it to me. I mean, tell me about how it functions.
Okay. You set your balance just like you would have it set, and
wait, let me clarify my point. Tell me what it's used to accomplish.
Oh, what it's used to accomplish. Okay, for method word clearing. In other words, or handling ethics conditions, it's good for that too. In other words, when you want to see whether you've remembered something, you continuously check your reads as you're learning something, and if your read shows decrease, you have to study it again.
Oh, okay. Now these two bookcases are...
Yeah, I need to put the dictionary back so it looks nice.
I'll get the dictionary for you.
Okay. I can see where you were here.
Here you are.
You touched it, I could tell. All right. This is my Scientology book and cassette library. I have some videotapes also given by Ron here, which are from the 1958 Washington 4th of July Freedom Clearing Congress, in which he tells you how to clear people. These are very good videotapes, which are given by Ron.
Now, down the hallway there towards the door, there are a number of other posters about being an operating thetan.
The bottom three are the important ones.
Okay.
Because those are from the Flag World Tours. The first one is advertising the Flag World Tour, where they display, they have different speakers talking about different things you can do at Flag. The second one is for OT5, Second Wall of Fire, and the first poster is for OT1.
Okay. And the iconograph?
No, nothing. That's junk.
And what about Poverty Sucks? Is that just a general
One, something my ex-wife left me.
This is a general statement.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the keyboard up to the right on the...
Oh, my first computer, for sentimental reasons, I couldn't throw it away.
Ah.
See?
Okay.
And, of course, here's a picture of L. Ron Hubbard.
Right.
In front of St. Hill. And just some funny picture I framed, and a zebra that's a Scottish zebra, which is funny.
Okay.
And matches, and that's lunch money up there.
All right, and then we have a poster for Knots.
OT5, a small poster. And this is just a nice Petri print about the end of the world when everybody was walking into the sea. It has nothing to do with Scientology. My New York subway map. Here's a very important thing. It's the evaluator's know-how chart. And it tells you how to find a negative situation and what to look for in order to do a handling on it.
Okay, now, in the kitchen behind you
There's
is a
the tone
poster on the
scale.
tone scale.
Right. And a picture of Pee Wee Herman.
All right. And,
The money tapes.
okay, now, what particular tapes does that poster refer to?
These. These tapes tell you how to be a success as far as accumulating mess. They tell you Ron tells you the definition of money, the 5 conditions, which are expressed there. There's actually more than 5, and also how to organize an org. So it really tells you how to set up an organization and run one and be successful.
Okay. And then I see here we've got a...
These are my favorite tapes right here. The time track of Theta. They're wonderful. And they give you a little booklet with them, some of which was written in Ron's own writing, explaining some of the things in the tapes. And they show a relationship between the genetic line and the Theta line. See? There's tapes behind here. There's 4 of them. Best tape of all is number 3, History of the Theta Line. If you haven't heard that, you should. Of course, there's a tape called the Between Lives area that is very interesting, too. That's St. Hill Special Briefing Course tape number 288.
Okay, now I see back on this wall, that looks like a German language
No, it's
posters
actually
for Flag.
it's actually Dutch.
Dutch? Okay.
And just some pretty pictures I've collected over the years.
Okay. Now, back behind you, now that's another E-meter, the blue.
That's my old one. That's the standard Mark 6.
And how much was that one when you bought it?
2000. Got that, I forget, back in, I don't know, 80 something.
Okay.